And so it is 6 o'clock on the 14th of October, 1806. 1 hour till dusk. 1 hour till darkness. It's dusk now. This day has been an eventful one. Over here on the left is all the news. This may well represent the end of General Ruchel's troops. In that group is Weimar, A.G. Ruchel, and Saxe. All three have been set upon by that swarm of red French all around them. The key ones, and it's worth noting, are the individuals from Friant's division there in the south, sort of tucked in just below Erfurt. Those are the first men of Davout's division who have been pounding up from the north all the way from Arnstadt under the direction of Marshal Davout, directing them into combat. They've gone there. The other division is sitting there on the road, just a little bit to the east, and the last one is way to the east, but we'll get to them in a second. Over here in Erfurt, for the past 8 hours, there's been a constant fight between the very closely matched forces of Marshal Murat and General Ruchel. General Ruchel, as we said before, wants very much to go up this road and away. And in turn, Marshal Murat wants not to let him do that. Unfortunately, the combats have been just close. Neither side has lost a great many men, and the morales haven't even taken that many hits. But in the end, as you can see, time is not on the side of General Ruchel. In addition, Weimar's troops, who we know from earlier were completely demoralized, he was trying to protect them. Unfortunately, finally, Friant's men hit them from behind. They're now preparing to run to the northeast, their morale in complete disarray. More positively for the Prussians, though, and fascinatingly, you see Scharnhorst's men right there, just outside of Weimar? They came storming out in a rage, and they actually bumped square into these men of General Davout's division that had come over from the south. They punched them in the face and inflicted about 500 casualties, causing them to run away, hopefully giving some breathing room. The problem is, and you can see those yellow fellows right there, that's Klein's cavalry scouting north from Marshal Bernadotte. They're preparing, and they've sent a message to tell Marshal Bernadotte, hey, there are a fair number of Prussians up here at Weimar. So there's Marshal Bernadotte, along with Marshal Augereau and Napoleon himself. Over here, we have the men of Marshal Ney. They're preparing to head up here to Gera. Over here, we have the gathering of the men of Brunswick. But down there, we have the men from Hohenlohe's division. Again, we've lost Hohenlohe, unfortunately, now commanded directly by Brunswick, who are preparing to make their way all the way up here to Leipzig. They had been pursued by Marshal Soult's men, but they, here at Zwickau, had engaged in a fair amount of marching and fighting, and finally have decided to rest here for the night, leaving these men free throughout the balance of the day to flee successfully north to Altenburg. So, we've 1 more hour left before dark. We're going to have 1 more round of combat in the dark as General Ruchel's men attempt to make their way out. His morale, I'll confess, is very, very brittle, but you never know what the combat may bring.